And we're live. Let me really quick pull up the chat. And we will get started. Hello, GLover57. Alright. With chat pulled up, hello Smash Rocket. Let us begin. Tonight we have not necessarily... stupid headphones, come on. Tonight, we do not necessarily have animation. However, as in classic BFDI, I do have recommended characters to draw for the crowd during the elimination, during Cake and Steak. So that's what I've been doing the last couple days. The recommendation period was many years ago. I am not taking any more recommended characters for this episode. Hello Owen Peters, hello Austin the Dalmatian. I am also not accepting recommended characters in chat, so don't even, I think I've made a couple statements both in the description and that little graphic in the corner where my webcam may one day be. Just making that very clear. But yeah. So these two time lapses show me sketching everything and then actually, drawing them in Flash. Hello, Trenton Sturbird. And then for those of you who watch the gaming segment following the animation segment, Way 4 the DLC for Mario Kart came out, so we're gonna check that out. We might do viewer races another time, but I think I'm just gonna stick to... We'll see. I definitely at least want to try doing Grand Prix, because I am going into it blind. I didn't have time to check it out before the stream. But yeah. Hello, Crossover First Animations. Yes, you'll be able to recommend characters once Remake 2 releases. Because it's a remake, it does not have voting. For eliminations, same elimination order. So in lieu of that, you'll be given a period to recommend characters. Will you be releasing the recommended character assets once you're done? I can. They'll, they're gonna be about as high quality as the recommended characters from BFDI. So, but I know, if you want to. No, do not recommend characters on the community post. If you have, I will not be taking them. Hello, Cheese Doodle fan. Hello, Gianna. How old am I? I am 25. I am the same age as Michael and Carrie. And Adam Katz. And others. We were all born in 97. You're 10, your cousin is 15. Well, what do you know? When we recommend characters, will we be able to recommend one character per episode? Yes. Just one per episode. Same rules as standard BFDI. You can recommend one character. You can recommend original creations only. So no licensed characters, no celebrities, based on real people. All is the same. Kind of cool that you're all born in the same year. Yeah, crazy coincidence. What if the BFSP contestants' legacy BFDI recommended characters met their BFP counterparts? Also, I'm 16. We're all posting our age in chat. It's crazy. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, granted, BFSP is a fan show, so I don't know if that would ever canonically happen, but, food for thought. Any update on the car thing? Are we all good? Yes. I should probably get into that. because you were the only one in chat when that happened. So last time when I was playing Mario 64 is doing a 16-star run. If you've never seen a 16-star run, you collect 15 stars, and then you glitch through some locked doors using the rabbit in the basement of Mario 64 to glitch into Bowser in the Fire Sea, the second Bowser level, and then you do backward long jumping to glitch to the final level of the game. And while I was in the last level of the game, my brother texted me saying like, hey, my car got stolen. It was like 1 in the morning. I was like, oh my god. So, good news, he did get his car back. They found it. What happened was there's a TikTok trend called the Kia Boys Challenge, and we owned Kias, both of us. And so he lives in a sketchier area of town than I do, so yeah. A couple teenagers decided to do the Kia Boy Challenge and steal his car. Now, part of the Kia Boy Challenge does involve driving erratically afterwards and trying to crash the vehicle, and luckily they did not do that, but he had to get his car towed and he has to get it fixed in order to use his key ignition. So he got his car back, which is good, but he unfortunately is unable to use it until they fix the ignition. I am going to definitely have to keep my car locked at all times and keep things safe because I also own a Kia. I guess Kias made in the last decade have an exploit, which is how this stupid TikTok trend got created in the first place. Anyway, yeah, very scary. Characters that are objects, they look nothing like object show characters. Very good. Hello, Chris the Snow Person. Hello, Hijacked by Fandroid. Well, yeah, I keep it locked regardless, but, you know, I definitely need to, you know, there are some days where I'm a bit more forgetful about it, but I live in a safe town, so. He would love to find them. He downloaded TikTok and is keeping an eye on the TikTok hashtag for Kia Boys, hoping to hopefully find them, but because they believe the people who did it were minors, the police isn't gonna bother looking into it. I think they did take a swab or something for DNA, but that's basically it. Yeah, TikTok sucks. I hate it. I don't use TikTok myself. Not much more to say there. I'm glad he got his car back. Don't do TikTok trends that involve committing crimes. That's I think that's a fair lease on life. Is if your trend involves breaking the law, maybe don't do it. Your YouTube name was Pencil BFB, so I might change it back soon. You should. Might be more recognizable. That there's a way to do that with the YouTube handles that are new to the platform. What are your thoughts on Creepsington's show? I don't know who Creepsington is. If it's an object show, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't really keep up with object shows nowadays. Ah yes, Florida Man. Want to check my message above. What was your message above? Want to share some comparisons of BFSP characters to their BFP counterparts so we know their difference. I mean, there's the BFSP characters were more based on their users during the camp, so that's where kind of their personalities came from. As for the BFB counterparts, they were written by a writer, you know. What's your favorite video game music? I listen to a lot of Nintendo. Outside of that, I enjoy Ace Attorney music, Danganronpa music, which I added into the playlist, so you might hear that play this time around, maybe. Nelly is always angry. That's right. Trying to think else. I really like Baba Is You. Where do you recommend characters? Wait for the episode to come out. The idea is I'm gonna have a pinned comment so you can all recommend your characters right there. So that way they'll be easier for me to find. But until then, please do not recommend characters. You'll have 10 days to recommend, just like how you had 10 days to vote in BFDI. And then beyond that, I will not be accepting recommended characters until the episode that follows. Can't wait to recommend a character? Heck yeah. It's kind of fun drawing them. Most of these I didn't use a reference, some of them I did, but want to describe, I'm not gonna go on a 20-minute tirade about that. I don't have like notes in front of me to do that, but that's kind of that was my answer to your question. Are you good at drawing Algebralians 4x2? I've never really tried to draw them. I feel like if I learned to, then I'd be able to pull off an audition. I don't think they're not taking auditions for BFDI right now, though. If they ever do, then I'll give it a honest try. Who's gonna be the character that says "We really love your camp"? It's gonna be an octagon, just like in the storyboard, because Years Animations, who was the one who voiced that line, said, I want to be an octagon in the final thing. So I said, alright. Canada's the second largest country. I believe that is accurate, yeah? Or is it? They're one of the largest countries. China and Russia are both huge. Russia, if I recall correctly, is in both Europe and Asia. But it's still considered one country, right? Or am I wrong about that? I don't remember. Canada is the second biggest. Russia must be the third biggest then. Russia is the biggest. Shoot, I guess China's smaller. China has the biggest population, but it must not be the biggest country then. I was kind of thinking it was. I've been out of school for years, so Russia's considered transcontinental, I see. So it is one country, just it goes through two continents. It explains it. Very good. Let me adjust my seating here. Some of these sketches I'm probably not going to stick to. I might stick to this one, but I really wasn't sure how to draw a microchip. Granted, I just have to draw like one rectangle and then copy paste it over and over for this one. But maybe instead of doing these little line things on the outside, maybe I'll just do a couple on the inside to make it look like a microchip. Made the OG BFDI characters out of foam. Nice. Oh. My brother's calling me. Let me take this call real quick. Hello? Yeah? I have not. What is it? Okay, do I need to do this like right now? I'm streaming. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can give that a try. Yeah. No, probably not. I'm sorry. They're probably very confused right now. I'll try it after the stream. How about that? Bye-bye. Okay. He was telling me about Spotify. Do you use Algodoo? That's the marble race thingy, right? I've never used it. Geo Lover 57 says hello to my brother. Very cool. He'll say hello back one of these days. One of these days he'll probably be on stream again. Hello Rainbow Animator. No, he was just, nothing in particular. He just had to tell me about something, some Spotify feature. He loves AI, so I guess there's some AI thing that's incorporated into Spotify called DJ or something. He missed the old times. Like the old days of the Object Show community, sure. I don't know. Hello, Just Adrian. Algodoo is a physics simulator, but most people use it for marble races. I see. Yeah, I've not used it, period. That's all I've really known it for. I suppose Carrie's probably used it for other things, but I can't super recall what. If you were an object, what would you be? I would be a leak. I guess. That's the last recommended character. I've recommended other ones other than Leak since then, but that's the last one I remember. I probably would not even remember recommending Leak had she not been a potential debuter in Teapot. Did you vote for Leak? Yes, I did. Knowing fully well that winner was gonna win, but it's fine. Albeam Deluxe Collector's Edition. I don't know what that is. They didn't want to add popular recommended characters they knew would get in, and yet they included winner. I think that's why they let the second place person in as well, in my opinion. How into the Object Show community are you nowadays? Practically not. I watch BFDI/Teapot, and that's about it. Do you still watch as much Object Shows as you used to? Not at all. And really, back then, all I really watched was BFDI and Inanimate Insanity, so really all that's changed is I don't watch Inanimate Insanity anymore. I guess the only other thing is I used to be more involved on the wiki. I have like admin or bureaucrat roles on the wiki, and yet I'm barely on it. I was trying to clean up the gallery, and anytime I'd make changes to it, people are like, you're not very good at it. So I was like, oh, okay, see ya. What'll happen in Remake 5, since that one was in real life? My thoughts on that is either do the puppet show, but make it closer to the opening of BFDI 16. So no paper cutouts, like make it look like a puppet show. Either that or make it an animation collab. But my rule there would be no using the original assets. I think I'll probably just do the paper cutout thing. Maybe the original animated specials could be animation collabs. But that's, you know, both of those are a few to several episodes down the line, so we'll find out in the future. Gonna make an object show with BFDI contestants called BFDI 2023. Very good. Let's get this back on my head all the way now. We get around to do a couple remakes. What would you consider? Yeah, like a multi-animator project. That's really what I meant. I'm used to just calling them collabs. That's what most people don't really call them multi-animator projects. But we do in the object show community, I don't know why. I'm more used to them being just called animated collabs. But yeah, that's what I meant. Where did you find YouTube comments for recommended characters? Remake 1? That's exactly... Oh, you're good. You also made an object show called the Monthly Object Show. Whoa, just like the original BFDI. When it was monthly. Remember when they were going to try and make it weekly? If they had one king of the web? That would have been disastrous. Can you recommend a character when the episode comes out? Peep the little graphic underneath the chat, guys. They did try to make it weekly. Well, they tried to make it bi-monthly because episode 3 came out halfway through the month. But then Michael got sick. And so that put a wrench in things, and then they got generally busy with school. As we all did, as we went through the second half of high school through college. Alright, so now that all the sketches are done, I go on to actually make the recommended characters. The first one's 3-ball. Of course, I already have 8-ball, so it is as easy as just recoloring him. You're gonna see me mess around with color schemes a lot because I'm not the best at picking out colors, and my methods involve just going online and picking out color schemes based off what other people have shared. So you'll see me mess around with color schemes a lot. Do you have a positive opinion on cinnamon rolls? Absolutely, they are very delicious. I've not had a cinnamon roll in months, mind you. And that's because I eat mostly Eggo waffles, and when I run out of those, I eat bacon and eggs. And when I run out of those, boy, is it time to go to the grocery store, let me tell you. But I love breakfast. I'm a little breakfast bitch. I could live off that stuff. I don't do cereal and milk, though. I don't think humans were meant to consume milk. I think it's quite nasty. How can you recommend a character when the episode 2 comes out? there will be a pinned comment where you can leave your character recommendations. You will have 10 days to recommend a character from the time of the episode's release. And if you recommend them in chat, despite it saying right down there, despite Force saying no recommending characters in chat, if you do it, I will be ignoring it. Is 3-ball male or female? You'll have to draw your own conclusions there. Kinda sad how BFDI camps got more unpopular over time, but it's understandable since there are always so many dramas. Yeah. Yeah, they're just recommended characters. The genders aren't super relevant. They're gonna be on, you know, we have a large crowd watching this event today, and it'll show the characters in a crowd. At least this time. Maybe in the future I'll scroll through them. However which way I decide to do it. Think of the other ways they've been shown in BFDI, and it'll be similar on BFSP. Can you make a YouTube submission? I guess. But keep in mind, I need to take these out. I don't know why, but some of my songs on here, they're local files, and yet they're like muted. I don't know why. Very weird. That was supposed to be Ashley's theme from WarioWare, and yet it was muted. But yeah, I'm only looking for recommended characters in the pinned comment. This will hopefully make sense when the episode comes out. You'll know what I'm talking about. Have you watched Total Drama Island? Yes, I grew up with it. I was one of those kids who, while it was airing on Cartoon Network, I would go and see how far it was along in Canada and watch the episodes way ahead of time, so I knew the winners before everyone else. And all the school children said, Owen doesn't win. I'm like, yeah, he does. Just you wait and see. I was in 5th grade when Total Drama Island came out. I've seen every season. I did not much care for Revenge of the Island or All-Stars. I didn't mind Pakatu Island, although I feel like upon rewatching I'd probably actually hate Pakatu Island. Never Race was a step in the right direction, but of course they have not gone back and done another season. They decided to make a baby show instead. Would you compete in a camp? Probably not nowadays. The problem with me competing in camps with my big audience is that anytime I would get eliminated, people would mass dislike videos and start bullying people in the comment sections, despite my telling them not to. And so I don't really compete in camps, or I had to stop competing in camps at a certain point. Pakatu Island and All-Stars are trash. Yeah, I really hated All-Stars when it was airing. I think Pakatu Island was an improvement, but again, I haven't rewatched it since it's airing, so I probably don't think I would like it upon a rewatch. I think I was just coping that the show wasn't going to shit. Goodbye, average BFDI enjoyer. What characters will be in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I would really like for PD Piranha to be added. I'm glad Birdo's being added, or has been added, because the DLC dropped a couple hours ago at this point. So she's in the game now. Yippee. All-Stars complete wasted potential. Pakatu is like they stopped trying. I will say the episode where the mad scientist lady went crazy. I would say they definitely stopped trying at that point. What is your age? I am 25. I was a little kid when Revenge of the Island and All-Stars and Pakatu Island aired, and I tuned in for each premiere, and the only season I found fine was Revenge. Hello, Eadswan Rayon. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I botched your name. Yeah, I heard Total Drama Island's getting two new seasons. I remember we looked at the cast on a stream back in October when I was working on the Rockets. They mentioned TikTok in the little TikTok being involved in one of the challenges, so I don't have high hopes for it, but I will probably check it out. Hello? Bye? Okay, bye, Eads1, Rayon. Oh, well, we don't need to... Yeah, I'm 25, it's all good. I can answer that question again. It was in a pamphlet. I feel like I looked at the pamphlet on stream, but maybe not. Yeah, there was a pamphlet. I think they released this pamphlet during Comic-Con, or in or around that time, somewhere. But yeah, they mentioned TikTok in it. I don't know if how accurate that's gonna be, but they definitely mentioned TikTok. By the way, this beach ball reference is something I drew, which is why I'm using it. Yeah, well, it's been a few months. Let's see. I remembered I have 2 monitors, so what I can do... First off, move that off screen so it's not bothering you guys. See if I can find it. Ah, perfect, it's on the wiki. Let's see. New challenges will now be peppered with inspiration from disaster and horror movies that'll bring the campers worst... Oh, that wasn't it. Maybe up here? Here it is. Returning to the rundown Camp Wawanakwa, where contestants must give it their all as they compete in extreme baking battles, TikTok their way out of piranha tanks, and drag race their fiercest gender-bending ensembles for their chance to secure the ultimate title and win $1 million prize. Yeah, they mentioned TikTok. This was from a MIPCOM flyer. I don't know what MIPCOM is, but that's where that came from. Things people do on TikTok is unironically something you'd see in Total Drama with other dumb and dangerous challenges and trends. That's fair, yeah. Someone recommended BFB clock, so that's why I have the BFB clock, or a BFB file opened up. I don't know if I'll allow that in the future, but your recommended characters are cute. Well, thank you. I try my best. So with the shopping bag, I just used the line tool, but it wasn't working out quite as well with the boxing gloves. So at this point, I start hand drawing them. Got a lot of it's the face, yeah. I could see the face being the there's a lot of experimentation with trying to figure out how to draw these little dudes, because I mean, they're gonna be on screen for all of like 5 seconds or so, but I still want them to look, you know, kind of decent, right? Just sloppily draw some of the characters like the crew did in BFD. Well, they sloppily drew the ones that, you know, people paid like $1 for on Patreon. I figured if everyone's getting to recommend for free that I need to put in the same amount of effort. Some people take their recommended characters and use them as like profile pictures, so... Yes, cheeseburger. That'll be someone that I draw later on in this time lapse. I think I spend probably the most time on this one just because, like I said, that wasn't working out, so instead I just started hand drawing it. Glad recommended characters are dying in Teapot. Yeah, they're doing recommended dancers? I don't know. Or maybe they're reverting that, because I did say they're gonna appear throughout Teapot 4 through 6, so... What else are you creating? Well, I got 60 recommended characters to draw in total. I have 10 done so far, which is what this time lapse is of. And then outside for that, for the episode itself, there's about... the rest of Scene 6, which I'm over halfway done with. And then I need to go through each scene and touch up a thing or two per scene before it'll fully be done. I'm gonna try to get, dancers are also going to be removed. No, they did say they're gonna include recommended characters throughout episodes 4 through 6. It's in the description of episode 3. I literally watched it the other day. Will Teapot be released in 2024? No, I think it'll be out... I mean, I don't work for the team, obviously, but it sounds like they're trying to get them out on a quicker basis, because I know some of the voice actors have already recorded their lines for the episode. Hello, Diamond D Juice. Since Teapot 3 took under a month, did they announce when they started production on Teapot 3 and it was under a month from then? I don't recall. Yeah, Teapot, I do remember Carrie's video. He wants to keep it casual, and he said it's gonna... Teapot 3 took like 7 days. Well, that's kind of impressive. I imagine they'll probably be out on a somewhat monthly basis, if not every couple months, as opposed to 6 months to a year like Teapot 1 and Teapot 2. That is very quick. Although with the amount of co-animators they have, if you're assigning like 20 to 30 second segments per animator and they're all kind of animating with the same consistent quality, then yeah, you could definitely get stuff out in a much faster basis that way. You made it to the stream. Hello. Good job. The entire production took under a month? Yeah, well that's cool. So yeah, I imagine in that case we're definitely going to get Teapot 4, you know, in the next few weeks to a month. People completely ignored the message of the video and focused on the release date. Well, I think on initial release people were focused on that, but yeah, the further out you get, people are... you gotta understand, a large amount of the fan base is like 10, or in or around that age. The teenagers and the young adults are the ones who are gonna, you know, take whatever thoughts the production team has to heart, but younger people, they don't really care. You know, the little kids don't. And they're the ones who take up the majority of the comment section. Who's my favorite Teapot character? I really like Bottle. I like Price Tag. He was a good addition. I don't mind Tearjob being there. Yeah. He made BFSP out of paper. Very nice. Sounds like a lot of people did that. Including myself for BFSP 5, obviously, but... So I got a little lazy with camera. I figure there's already a camera asset, I'm just gonna use it. I'm doing that with camera, rose, and jetpack. Outside of characters like modifications of Spongy and Balloon and whatnot, or Balloony. The timely show trend? Like releasing an episode on a regular basis? Or shows bringing in current events like South Park does? I don't fully understand the question. If you're meaning like episodes coming out on a consistent monthly basis, I think that's great, as long as you're not sacrificing quality. I think quality should always come first. If you mean bringing in current events, I think it's fine as long as you don't overdo it. Now, this appears to be a segment. Oh, here we go. I do my best to cut out any sort of pauses in production, but it looks like I missed that one. My apologies. BFB post-split was so bad, it certainly was not my favorite. When I heard them say Teapot will be quality over quantity, whereas BFB will be quantity over quality, I was like, are you out of your mind? I thought that was very absurd. But oh well. Shows that only release on specific times and/or dates. If I don't know. I think my answer from before still stands. If you're gonna do monthly, that's fine as long as you don't sacrifice the quality in order to do it. I think it's better to... What's the Shigeru Miyamoto quote? A great game can be delayed, but a rush game is forever bad. You can totally do the same thing with cartoons. You also made your own object show out of paper. Very nice. Minutely object shows, daily object shows, the Christmasly object show. Oh, that sounds kind of silly. But if they're joke object shows, then I mean, you don't need to take it super seriously. Then it's a dumb trend. No. Post-split felt so out of touch compared to all the other seasons. I agree. I truly feel like they just rushed it in order to finish it. Which makes me question why they bothered splitting the show in the first place. They could have just put all their eggs into continuing BFB as it were. I think the timing of it was also very strange because they had a very long hiatus in between episodes 12 and 13, and then they released episode 13, which ended up being a two-part episode into episode 14, followed by one regular episode with episode 15, and then the split with episode 16. Like, it's like they wanted to cancel the show and do a new season like they always do when they go on hiatus, and decided instead we're gonna just kind of rushingly, I don't know. Again, all speculation, I don't work for them. But I don't agree with the split, and I watched the episodes as they came out, but I will probably never rewatch post-split BFB. It's just not very good. They pulled a Total Drama R-Stars and ruined half the characters. Yeah, some of the characters felt a little out of character, but I can also, I mean, Sam did a lot of the writing for post-split BFB, so, you know, given that it was his first run around officially writing for BFDI, you know, that may have been to be expected. I just hope that he does better with Teapot. I think Teapot 3 was pretty good, so I hope he continues to be on that trend. When we were much younger and he was doing Object Universe, I used to be critical of his writing, to most people's annoyance. I hope that he's improved since then. I make my object shows with paper cutouts. Nice. Post-split made me go insane with the writing. Yeah, And I mean, Sam wasn't solely to blame. Michael and Carrie also wrote episodes. Again, I feel like, you know, I'm all for keeping BFDI casual, but I still want it to be good, right? You should have fun with it, but you know, I know BFDI doesn't have a show Bible or anything, but I feel like these characters have well been established. You know, I feel like it can be very telling if they're written out of character. "1 a.m. on Sunday is the first timely show I know of that is both a specific time and day." I see. That is a oddly specific. The only good episode from post-split BFB is episode 22, aka the courtroom episode. That was a fun gimmick for the episode. I do recall kind of enjoying that one. I also like episode 29, although I mean, not the first show to do something like that. Gumball has done that before. Chowder has also kind of breaking the fourth wall with, you know, no money means no animation. Reminded me of that. And it was still a good episode. The finale was extremely forgettable, though. I watched that, and as I was watching it, I was like, gosh, this is 40 minutes long. I'm never watching this again. If we're going to do a 40-minute episode, it needs to be entertaining. Teapot 2, almost 40 minutes. Very entertaining episode. I've rewatched it like 3 or 4 times. I will probably never rewatch BFB 30. Sorry. Sorry to give a hot take, although I feel like most people probably agree with me. What's your favorite BF forever? I think you meant favorite BFDI season. Season 1. I think season 2 probably would have been my favorite if had continued. It was said that BFB would have most likely taken a long time to finish with how long the episodes took to come out. Well, has less to do with the show's production, and I think, or with the length of the show, and more to do with the behind-the-scenes production, and I think that's why certain people no longer work on the show, because they were holding it back. And granted, those same people were the best writers on the show, so it's a little bittersweet that Satomi, for example, is no longer show writer or showrunner, because she was definitely behind the best episodes. But it's also understandable, because when you're trying to get a show to come out on a regular basis, you know, focusing too much on quality can lead to, you know, I get it, but that all the same, you know. How long are you going to be live for? We got about an hour of time lapse, and then I'll probably play the new courses for Mario Kart for maybe an hour tops or so, and that'll probably, you know, my live streams usually average about 2 hours. I feel like the characters got more and more annoying as post-split went on, like Flower and Gelatin, most annoying finale ever. Yeah, I know it's to appeal to the younger audience. Well, I feel like the scenarios, like going to that Yellowface's warehouse and stuff like that, I feel like the writing in general felt like it was appealing to a younger audience, and I felt very weird as a 20-something-year-old watching it. I just hope Teapot doesn't suffer the same fate, now that Satomi's gone. Using an app called Sketchbook on your iPad? I think I have something like that on my iPhone. When I do eventually buy an iPad, I will probably get Procreate. And, yes. What if YouTube would make a streaming service where we can watch web movies or TV shows? You can watch YouTube on a TV already. Teapot 2 was bad for the Teardrop debut. I'm a little biased, I like Teardrop. So I wasn't bothered by that. Also, I believe YouTube TV is a thing also. So I guess YouTube technically does have a streaming service. I would never pay for it though. It's probably a waste of time. Made an object show out of paper. Wish you can see it. Oh. Maybe I can check it out later, but this is the focus of the live stream. You don't mind Teardrop and you hate it when debuts happen unexpectedly. Understandable. I was really nervous that they were gonna drop Profiling into the show, and I don't even know why they decided to introduce Profiling in the first place. He was like the absolute most obnoxious part of post BFB. And I wish he would go away. If they wanted Teardrop and Teapot, they should have just had them join in BFB 16. They were just a gag character post-split. Yeah. Although personally, I kind of wanted Teardrop to win BFB. She was my favorite out of the remaining cast. Her and Lollipop were. Lollipop also went through a bit of imposter syndrome with the way they wrote her, in my opinion. The same way how some of y'all were describing Gelatin and Flour earlier. Got a lot of paper crafters, as I'm gonna call you guys. Someone else made a BF1MD out of paper. Wild. I love WarioWare. That'll probably be a game I play on stream one of these days. I would never do rhythm games, but WarioWare's... it's not really a rhythm game, I would say. Have you ever sung before? I sang a Rainbow Road meme song from like 16 years ago on stream when I played Mario Kart Double Dash. But no, I'm not real much for singing. Also, the majority of music I listen to, like a third of my Spotify liked playlist is like screamo metal songs, so they're kind of hard to sing along to, even if they're all bangers, in my opinion. You know, different strokes for different blokes, and it's not everyone's cup of tea. What are you doing the most to design this burger? Well, the burger gave me some trouble, man. Don't mind the colors. I just needed to put something down so I could have solid color to move around the layers. I know how it looks. I think at this point I say it's time to give it proper color scheme. No, I gotta make the cheese and lettuce bigger first, I guess. Why is the burger blue? Because for the explanation I just gave, I changed the colors. Don't mind the blue burger, it's a pretty patty. You ever see that episode of SpongeBob? We're in the animation gang, aren't we all? Exactly. Yeah. Nah, see, there's just took some time for the stream to catch up. I mentioned it before your chat message. Lol. Oh, I think he was calling me out, not you, Geolover. I think you guys typed that at the same time. It's just a coincidence. Yeah. Nintendo Switch Online has NES, SNES, N64, Genesis, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. Which one will Nintendo do next? Naturally, it makes sense for GameCube, but I don't think they're gonna do GameCube on Nintendo Switch Online. The GameCube is when the games started to get pretty massive in size. So I think they're probably going to stick to the remastering route if they're ever going to port any GameCube games over, like they have with Mario Sunshine via Mario All-Stars and Metroid Prime very recently with its remaster release. Like, I would love for the Pikmin games to get remasters as well. They could do a dual release and do 1 and 2 on the same cartridge. GameCube is not a cube. It kind of is. It's got a handle as well. Yeah, I think we maybe get DS. Because, I mean, they did do DS Virtual Console and Wii U. And you can technically, if you're in handheld mode, you can technically use the touchscreen. Or otherwise, you can just use the Wii, not the Wii, the Switch Joy-Con pointers. But I think after that, that's it. Supposedly, they're already working on their next console. And I say already as if it hasn't been 6 years since the Switch's release. But I remember at the very, very early times when the Switch originally came out, there was a mention of someone at Nintendo saying they wanted the Switch to last a full 10 years. I can't remember where I got that source from, though, and I don't know if they're actually going to do that or not. Probably not. He actually made a Krabby Patty OC this one time. Let me try to retrieve the image. Alright. Now, they really bombed with the Wii U. I mean, I liked it, but, you know, I understand why it failed hardcore. So I hope that with the success of the Switch, they don't try and pull another gimmick with their next console. You know, don't fix what's not broken, right? Potato chippies, exactly. I guess either British or Australian people actually do refer to them as chippies, which I think is hilarious. I was watching I Did a Thing. I was watching his Beyblade video where he made a Beyblade out of like actual saw blades, and he referred to chips as chippies, and I thought that was funny. So I said I'm gonna use chippies on this bag of chips here. Anyways, on that note, that was the time lapse. That's 10 characters out of 60. I'm hoping to get another 20 done before next live stream. But it is time, of course, for Gameses. Oh, let me take the time-lapse thing off this screen. Also, since I'm not showing off recommended characters now, I can go back to that. It is a lot. You are absolutely right. So, that's why I'm trying to force myself to do 10 a day so I can get it done in about a week's time. Or at least 6 separate days. Alright. I need to move OBS over to this monitor, because I don't have a proper way to look at the game capture outside of just looking at it through OBS. Alright, we're gonna play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, I've messed around with my audio settings. I've made my... Oh, hold on. Speaking of audio, I need to turn audio off on my desktop and on my Switch. There we go. When you're rushing the recommended characters, it doesn't take that long. Yeah, but I want them to look decent. Chat hasn't been on screen the whole time. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. I wish someone had said that. Oh well. Let me pop out chat. Copy. You want to be friends with me on Switch? Oh gosh, okay. My brother says that this was inevitable. Okay. Some of you have my brother on Switch. I told you chat was disabled like 40 minutes back, and I slipped by me in the messages. Okay, chat box. Update the URL. And okay. Alright. Alright, that's fixed. Okay. Let me just do this here. SW. That's my Switch friend code. Take a screenshot if you want to add me. If you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I think what I will do is I'm going to do Grand Prix for the new courses. And after that, we can do a couple online rounds in a server. 0687 1835 9295. Okay, I think that is correct. Yes. Okay. That's in chat for those who want to add me. You're gonna sleep. Have a good night, Smash Rocket. And I will copy paste that in chat if people ask for it later. Okay. Back to games. Alright. I'm not gonna play Friday Night Funkin'. That would be me struggling to beat easy mode. Alright, well there's your answer, guys. We're getting 5 additional characters on top of Birdo. Should I be green Birdo because I wear a lot of green? No, let's be blue. That's close to purple. Ah, beautiful. Alright. Wave 4. We got Berlin Byways. No, that's Wave 3. We got Amsterdam Drift, Riverside Park, DK Summit and Yoshi's Island, Bangkok Rush, Mario Circuit, Waluigi Stadium, Singapore Speedway. Blue Birdo is crazy. Well, close to purple. Kind of like Waluigi. I used to be Waluigi Freak 789. Call me Birdo Freak 789 now. Because we're playing as Birdo. There was a fake leak online saying, like, I work for Nintendo and these are the characters coming. So, that appears to have been a lie. I think they claimed they made the 4chan post days before the Nintendo Direct from last February, and I think they just edited the screenshot. Dummies. Alright, let's see how bad I struggle at this, because I have no idea. I've never played this level, not even on tour. I didn't play a whole lot of tour. You're gonna go now? Alright, we'll see you later. Ah, okay. I will say, this looks nice. For the most part. I've been kind of a stickler when it comes to the graphics as well. Awkward bump. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, which way? Oh, we're under... Oh, what? What? Oh, this is so confusing. I love the new lap variants, but also like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to learn these courses right. I'm going into this completely blind. I'm glad this came out, like it didn't come out early, because it came out on the 9th in Japan, but it was said to come out on the 9th here, and it came out on the 8th anyways. Hey, it's cool, we got him. Okay. Oh, I'm in first. Good. Of course, I will also... Oh my gosh, I'm passing by people. I will also be adding... 9th over there, 8th is... Ah! Yeah. Well, I think it even came out earlier in the day over in Japan than it has been coming out, so that's probably also a contributing factor. I think I'm gonna get 2nd place. Oh well. Oh my gosh, please, for the love of Jesus. Okay, 3rd place it is. Bird, though. Alright, let's move on to a track I actually know how to play. Okay, well actually... I'm not I own this game on GBA. Like, I have the cartridge. I don't know this track actually. I double jinxed it. Oh, they totally simplified the course. I played this one actually, yeah. They removed the hairpin turns. Ah, it's so dumb. But 2 new items could be added to this game. I kind of wish that the feather from battle mode was just straight up an item here. I feel like several of the tour exclusive items could also just straight up be items here as well. I feel like you could also bring the chain chomp back. It could work similarly to the bullet bill, but it could target people as you come forward. But that could also be considered OP. I wish that was a glider jump instead. As soon as I find downloads for these songs, we'll also add them to stream during the animation segments, because I love the music. Say what you will about the design and looks of some of these courses, like, this is definitely simplified from the GBA version, which annoys the hell out of me. But if there's one good thing that's come from this Booster Course Pass, it's that the music is all bangers. Super Mario Circuit 3. You can talk about BFDI stuff, but, like, don't talk to me about BFSP now that we're done with that. It just gets annoying, like, when I really made that a rule because when we were doing the Nintendo Direct, people were asking me about BFSP. I was like, guys, we're not even covering BFSP during this live stream. And plus I was with my brother who does not watch object shows anymore, like, period. And his third friend who doesn't even know what an object show is. Whee! I love Birdo's voice. I think they gave her new voice clips. Map low-key reminds me of a map I played in another game on Amazon. Forgot which one it was called. Beach Buggy Racing. You're gonna get food? Go for it. I've never heard of Beach Buggy Racing, but I'm sure it's peak shovelware. Look, DK Summit. He's there on the Wii version. They have a statue of Mario. Like, what game are we playing, dude? Or what course are we playing? They've had a Wii course in every single wave so far. BT dubs. This doesn't sound super remixed. Okay, now it does. Lol. Alba's good, but Burger Brawl is best. I don't know what Burger Brawl is. I wouldn't mind watching cheeseburgers beat the crap out of each other, though. That sounds like fun. Me feeling senses of precognition today. That sounds like a quote. And if not, it should be a quote. It sounds iconic. No, they're just talking about object shows. Okay, that's fine. Lele can talk about object shows. It doesn't bother me. As long as we're not talking about BFSP release dates. Let's leave this for people to blow up. Heh. Got him. Birdo's voice is so wacky. You wish it was a quote? I'm gonna write that down. It'll one day appear in BFSP. You don't like Birdo? Birdo is a trans icon. Keep thinking of things that I thought I already thought about today. That's me every single day. Blue shell and lightning. Classic. I got Mario Karted. At least I'm still in first. Microwave. New Superman. Oh my dumb. Oh my gourd. What the heck? He blocked my shell. That rapscallion. Every day is crazy, with a little help from our friends. Nintendo needs Mario Kart 9 or 8.3. Yeah, imagine if they release Mario Kart 8 a third time. I would, go crazy. You think a blue shell with wings would be better, like they had with Double Dash? I think that would be... And that's kind of what they did with some of the previous titles. I don't know. Would it be fair to just target the person in first or everyone in front of you? I guess it's up to personal preference. Oh, I love that. Poochie! Poochingus! Alright, let's check out this new course, friends. This is a brand new course. I love the visuals. I wish the entire booster course could look like this. Speaking of which, someone asked about what characters I want to come next. I mentioned Petey. I also want Kamek. Fun fact, it's probably more well known, but Kamek was a cut character from Mario Kart 64. So, you know, kind of insane that he's not been brought back to Mario Kart otherwise. Like, he's in Tour, but like, who isn't in Tour? Pauline would also be a... Missed all those coins, that's okay. I guess I only have 2 coins, I need to get my speed up. Gosh! He's crazy. Man's on stilts. Add him to the game. That crab should be a playable character. Oh my goodness. You know, I do a little bit of modding in my free time. Haven't done it in a good while. Oh, it's a Yoshi coin! I just noticed. Oh, I love that. But I modded Marge Simpson into Mario Kart Wii. Need to mod her into this game next. Coiny's relatives, that's right. This course brings me joy. I love it. This is also like a Sky High Sunday, literally being a stupid oval. Ah, jeez. Dumbest fucking new course ever. They actually gave this course a layout, so it is already like way better. And Merry Mountain's just like a goddamn triangle. Like, I'm glad that they actually gave this like a proper track layout as well, instead of just making it a lame, like, simplistic course and then calling it new. Like, stop that. Gosh. Tragedy. Undertale. That's right. We're in Undertale, Marge. Shut up, Homer. We're in Undertale. Yeah, but Marge, I love it. I gotta blow him up. Well, that was a bad ending. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna play the hell out of this course. Oh, they got music and everything. I didn't win the Grand Prix. Oh well. You made yourself nachos? That sounds really good. I had McDonald's for dinner. Because I said, I gotta stream soon. I don't have time to cook a meal. And I'm probably visiting a friend tomorrow. As I have been doing on Thursdays, it seems. Which means I won't be cooking tomorrow either. So Friday it is. I gotta make my chicken before it goes bad. Well, I got silver. Maybe next time, kid, I'll get gold. Alright. So there's 5 more slots here. I think they should be Petey, Pauline, Kamet. Maybe add King Boo. Not King Boo, King Babam or Charge and Chuck. Maybe both. I'd be fine with that. Be crazy if they added Rob the Robot. Let's do White Birdo. Someone said Undertale. Let's be Sans Birdo. Alright. Should add an announcer. I can make a... If I figure out how to mod characters in the Mario Kart, I can add BFGI characters. It would appeal literally only to us and no one else in the Mario Kart modding community, but I still think it would be kind of funny. But absolutely, I will also be adding Marge Simpson into this game. I personally find that funny. I literally just replaced her head over Peach's head and kept her biker outfit and recolored her green. I thought it was great. We're in Bangkok. There be boats. I'd be missing all the tricks. I'm so bad at these tour levels. I'm gonna need to practice. BFDIA 5B is a game, you can play it. There's a playthrough on my channel from like 10 years ago. I only got up to level 30. And then I said, I'm gonna wait for them to finish the game before continuing, and then they never did. So I guess I could just flat out play it one of these days. We'll see. If it's highly requested. Green Birdo looks like someone's vomit. Yeah, I can agree to that. It's the bow. It's the color combination. I can understand not just straight up going with a more Yoshi-looking color scheme, but she does look like vomit. Like green shiny Pokemon, I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, that was just dumb. One of these days we'll also play Pokemon on the channel. Some of the, I haven't officially gone and done a game that'll take multiple streams yet, but one of these days, hell, maybe even next stream we can start a game that will take multiple streams. Is that Funky Kong on that truck, or am I just... Funky Kong, they're gonna add Funky Kong. You ever done a Nuzlocke? No, I've not. I've always wanted to try one. Maybe that'll be a good excuse to try one. Also, when I do inevitably buy Scarlet or Violet I think I'll probably get Scarlet. I know someone who has Violet already. I'll probably play that on the channel as well. I've put off buying it. I think I mentioned this in a couple other streams because of the performance issues. And apparently there's also a bug where if you buy the DLC, it's it'll delete your save file. I'm surprised that I got first as well. I was kind of poopy that round. I am surprised that they added this this course to the booster course pass. Everyone was expecting Airship Fortress, and this is the last DS track they're adding. If you looked at the leaks, so if you were hoping for Airship Fortress, it's not happening. I'm so sorry. Fully Mario Kart items that haven't appeared, besides Mario Kart Tour, have made a comeback. Oh yeah, fake item boxes. My favorite fake item box variation was the one that looked like a real one until you got close, and then it would turn like red. As got him, you thought it was real. I will say, I feel like they simplified this course a bit as well from its DS counterpart, because I remember some of these turns being harder to do in the DS version. It could just be play control styles are different as well. I do like this song though. Was this song also used in Figure 8 Circuit? Because that track is like the worst Mario Kart track. It's literally just a simplistic Figure 8, right? I'm surprised they didn't bring it back in base game because, you know, they made a big deal about it being the number 8. There's like 3 different Figure 8 courses. But also, I would not want them to bring that course back. There's no reason to ever bring it back. I will say I'm surprised that they brought this one back because, well, I guess there's a few courses with Peach's Castle in it, but, you know, Peach's Castle's in a different location, is designed differently every time. Very confusing, but it's fine. Look at these trees. From 3DS Rock. Whoa! Hey, Wiggler! It's Wednesday. I hear a blue shell, please. Oh, this is going to be sad. Past the finish line. Alright, cool. That would have been tragic. Look at her just do a perfect flip. Have you watched Teapot? Of course I have. I've seen the first 3 episodes. We had a big discussion about that earlier. About post-BFB split not being very good. And I'm hoping that Teapot doesn't suffer a similar fate. Did you watch Simpsons Season 34? I have not seen a whole lot of The Simpsons. I've seen Season 2 in its entirety, and I think Season 3 in its entirety. I watched those in college. There's a video by LS Mark where he ranks all the episodes of The Simpsons. He's done that with a few shows. I am kind of curious to check it out and maybe watch the series along the way. But I feel like once I get past what people consider to be the golden era, that I might start losing my mind from all that Simpsons. I did watch the Death Note parody that they did for the Treehouse of Horror. That was alright. That was pretty decent. If I recall correctly, they got the same animation studio who did Death Note to animate that, so that's pretty awesome. This is the first GameCube course that they've brought over. Over halfway through the booster course pass. About time. Surprised they did 2 Waluigi courses. I kind of wanted Wario Coliseum, but hey, at least it looks good. At least it doesn't look exactly like the tour variant. Like, it's probably the same model, but they did better textures. So it feels nicer. Bro! Where are you currently recording? I am recording through OBS. I have a capture device to record my Switch. I am playing the game through my stream layout. Like what you're seeing on stream, that's how I'm recording. I'm not recording on a big screen. I'm recording on a screen within a screen. I'm hoping there doesn't appear to be any latency though, so. I will probably be playing this on a bigger TV tomorrow though, so I can really take this all in. Screen within a screen within a screen. Yes, technically, actually, as this is within my stream layout, which is within OBS, which is, you know, a window on my computer. Absolutely. I think this is my favorite remix out of the whole wave thus far. Sounds real nice. I never got a chance to take that path up there. Oh well. Woo. Object Overload or Object Madness or Moss. I've only seen Object Overload. I did do a reaction to that show a long time ago. I'm talking like 6 or 7 years ago when he rebooted it. I recorded it alongside whatever the newest Inanimate Insanity was at the time with my brother, and I never uploaded it. But I went into why I stopped doing Inanimate Insanity reactions a long time ago. Or I think last stream. Which is not a long time ago, that was a lie, that was a few days ago. I don't want my channel to get copyright struck by Inanimate Insanity of all people. Rude. That was the shortest glider path thing ever. What was the point? We're all partying to this song. It's bopping. This LA Laps? Is this Los Angeles? I didn't pay attention. All these tour tracks blend in. I kind of want them to remake the Double Dash Mushroom Bridge course. Not Mushroom Bridge, Mushroom City. The Nighttime City course, but I feel like it would be too much city stuff at that point, and we already got all the tour tracks in here. Would you rather live in Canada or the US? Well, I've lived in the US my whole life. I don't know how much would change if I went to Canada. Would I be given more freedoms if I went to Canada? Not that I have suffered any major restrictions as a US citizen. But I'm still young, so who knows what will happen in the future, right? PEMDAS, never forget. Wee. We're going this way, okay. What an interesting glider section. Koopa! Thank you. I'm on my way to first. Move! I got places to be. Alright. Epic. That was a more straightforward course than the other two tour tracks. I think I like that one the best. When's the last time you made a reaction video? Oh gosh, years ago. Episode 8, I think? The Steve Cobbs episode? I think I did record one for BFB 13, and then decided not to upload it. I didn't like edit it together or anything. All right. That'll probably do it, right? Yeah. I think before I go, these are the games that I own. So if there's anything you guys want me to play in the future, I've never played Breath of the Wild. I've never really played Zelda in general, but boy, do I own it. Here, we'll turn the music back on. I own Persona 5. Of course, I got Animal Crossing, Pokemon Sword, which is the worst Pokemon game in existence. I got Paper Mario, the Origami King, Mario Odyssey. I got the Danganronpa games. Might be a bit extreme for my younger audience, but I sure do own them. Great Ace Attorney. I'd probably played the original Ace Attorney before then. If I do play those games, boy, it's gonna be a lot of funny voices for certain. Smash Ultimate. I am terrible at that game, but we can certainly play it sometime. I didn't really check out the story mode, so maybe streaming it will get me to play it. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Got the South Park games again. Might be a bit too raunchy for my audience, but I sure do own them. Got Super Mario Party, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Got the Dragon Quest games, WarioWare Get It Together. West of Loathing, Mario Maker 2. I know someone asked about that game. Yes, I own it. Yes, I can play it on stream sometime. I got Thumper. That's a rhythm game. Probably not going to play that one. Super Nintendo, Splatoon 2. I do not own 3. Katamari Damacy Reroll. I will definitely be getting We Heart Katamari as well when it releases. Baba Is You. That one I might play on stream. We can all get confused with the puzzles together. Mario Party Superstars, Final Fantasy VII. Might be too long of a game to play on stream. That would take like 100 different live streams. Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I might play that one. You know, do a world per stream. Do a little bit of Bowser's Fury per stream, because I didn't play a whole lot of that. Taiko no Chatsugen Drum and Fun. Will not be playing that one. N64. Mario 3D All-Stars, which if anyone wants me to play Sunshine or Galaxy, that's how I would play those. Clubhouse Games, Untitled Goose Game, always a fun game to play. Jackbox, we could always do that. That one you guys could play along with me, because you can play along with your phone. I have not seen Puss in Boots yet. I know a lot of people really like that movie, but I just haven't had the chance to see it yet. I got Captain Toad, got NES, Puzzle Bobble 2. That's just my childhood video game, literally the first game I ever owned. If I did play this, I would probably play it on PC. Yeah, we can do Jackbox in the future. I got Shovel Knight. I never fully got the hype for this game. It's fun, but I don't know. A lot of people really liked it. I just thought it was okay. I don't think I even finished it. Marble It Up, Undertale, Grease, Little Nightmares, got more Jackbox, Legends Arceus. I never got past the tutorial of this game. It was so long and so boring. Maybe I'll give it a second chance on stream. We're not going to play Pokemon Quest. That's a bad mobile game. Got more South Park, more Jackbox, Octopath Traveler, Monkey Ball, Banana Mania. I feel like if I'm going to play Monkey Ball, I'll just play the GameCube ones. Octodad, Persona 3. If I do play the Persona games, I'm not going to play this one. I'm going to play the PS2 version. Got Human Fall Flat, Mario and Rabbids. I also got the sequel. It's just not on here because I haven't put the cartridge in my Switch yet. SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, Hollow Knight. There's another copy of Puzzle Bobble 2, but this one also has Puzzle Bobble 3. My Hero Academia, probably not going to play that one ever. Mario Tennis Aces. Total Fruit Island is a Lost Object show. Yeah. Carrie talked about that one. He has a weird fascination with that one, if I recall correctly. A Sayonara Wild Hearts. Visually beautiful game, but it is a rhythm game, and there might be conflicts with the music. So I will not be playing that one, but if you got $10, I think it's only $10, you should check that game out. If it's a little bit more, you should still get it. It's great. You should make a Mario game where they don't even play as Mario. It's called Luigi's Mansion, and I do own Luigi's Mansion, all of them, although I've barely played them, but boy do I own them. I got Shantae, got Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team. That's the demo. I do actually own the game as well. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Kukiyomi Consider It, which is not really much of a game at all. Dead Cells. Inside. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And we're not going to play Garfield Kart. You ever played Cuphead? Yes, I have. It's on here somewhere. New Pokemon Snap. N++. We're not going to play Fallout Shelter. More Dragon Quest. This is just a demo. Yoshi's Crafted World. This is just a demo, but I did buy the game recently. It hasn't shipped yet. I bought it during the Mario Day sale that's going on. All those games are $40 now. Okami. Probably will not play this. What happened to Cheese Doodles? I don't know. Maybe he had to go. Collection of Mana, Ink, the original Puzzle Bobble. There's GBA. World Ends With You. Once again, probably not going to play that one. It's more of a handheld only game. Celeste. I didn't even realize Celeste was on. I thought that was a Steam game only. I guess I own it on Switch. Nefarious, which is bad, and we're not playing that. Jump Rope Challenge isn't really a game. Unravel. Got Portal. There's some more Danganronpa. Persona 4 Golden. I need to play that eventually. Whether I do it on stream or not, I don't know. It's a very long game. There's the Game Boy. Portal 2. Genesis. Cattails. I don't even know why I bought this. I don't know what it is. Mario Bros. 35, which is unplayable. More Dragon Quest. There's Deltarune. Never played it. I think if I were to select this, it would install Deltarune Chapter 2. There's Sonic Mania. Drawful, which is just another game made by the Jackbox people. Hat in Time. Tetris 99. Ori and the Blind Forest. There's Cuphead, for whoever was asking earlier. Trover Saves the Universe. I will not be playing on stream for pretty obvious reasons. Super Kirby Clash, Crypto the Necrodancer, or Crypt of the Necrodancer, Limbo, Rayman Legends, and Detention. So those are the games that I own. So if you ever, if someone mentioned playing Smash, we can totally do that. I want to play Baba as you. But yeah, we'll go through some of these games in future live streams. Also the Ace Attorney games. I'll have to do voice acting for those. It's a lot of reading, but hopefully the voice acting would make that more entertaining. But yeah, Total Drama Island had a great time. Family Guy. Happy to see The Simpsons. Yes. I'm not sure. But yes. Very cool. Alright. Gone on for about an hour and 40 minutes. Do a New York accent for one of the characters in Ace Attorney. I do a kind of a Boston accent for Mia Fey. Kind of reminds me of Kyle's mom from South Park. Um, yeah, we can play. We can play Ace Attorney. Maybe I'll start Ace Attorney next time. Um, yeah, that'll be interesting. Maybe we'll do a little bit of Ace Attorney, and maybe we can do a little bit of Smash Ultimate. How about that? We'll do 2 games on Saturday. But yeah, the next stream will be Saturday. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. Um, I did. If you want to add me on Switch, that is my friend code. I just posted it in chat. Some of these games do have multiplayer, like Mario Kart does, and so does Smash. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream for the night. We went through the new Mario Kart stuff, and we went through the animation stuff. So that's all about all I was going to do tonight. A bit of a shorter stream. I usually go for about 2 hours. But I don't know. I don't have anything else to do. So but next stream, we'll play some of these. I think I will be doing Ace Attorney. But until then, I do thank you all for watching. If you have any other game suggestions, I do work a full-time job and I get salary pay, so I can buy whatever game that people suggest. But it's been fun. Tune in next time. If I'm gonna try and get 20 more recommended characters designed, and I'm also gonna try to do some actual animation for next stream as well. I was trying to do that for this stream, but it ended up I ran out of time. But yeah, next stream will be on Saturday. Going along with my Wednesday Saturday schedule. So until then, thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Bye bye.